Good afternoon, one and all. Today we are going to discuss about the Newton-Raphson method when the PV bus are absent and when the PV bus are present. Okay, in the previous class we are discussing about the Newton-Raphson method in the polar and the vector coordinations. Okay, first stage 1 calculations to find the bus quantities. Okay, to find the bus quantities. Okay, these are the bus quantities are the line data. We are having the three buses 1 2 3. Okay, from I to K 1 to 2 2 to 3 3 to 1. Okay, RIK XIK Y dash IK by 2. Okay, next series admittance of the line. Okay, it is same as that of a Gauss ideal method formula. Okay, YIK. Okay, YIK is equal to 1 by ZIK. That is equal to RIK by RIK square plus XIK square minus J into XIK by RIK square plus XIK square. It is similar to Gauss ideal method. Okay, using direct inspection method form the Y bus. Okay, we already well known how to form the Y bus matrix that will be discussed in the previous classes. That is, Y bus is equal to 3 buses means the dimension for that Y bus is the 3 by 3. That is Y11, Y12, Y13, Y21, Y22, Y23, Y31, Y32, Y33. Okay, next let y11 equal to y12 by 2 plus y31 by 2 plus y24 by 2 plus y12 plus y31. Next to y32. Okay, this is the formation of the Y bus by using the direct inspection method. Okay, next bus data. Okay, the given terms are V and delta, P2, Q2, P3, Q3. Okay, the V and delta means the first bus 1 is the slack bus, taking bus 1 as the slack bus. Therefore, the known terms are the V and the delta. Okay, unknown terms are the P1 and the Q1. And when the PV bus is absent, sorry, when the PV bus is absent, that means taking bus 1 as the slack bus 2 and bus 3 are considered as the PQ buses. Okay, PQ bus means the bus 2 and bus 3 are the PQ buses. Okay, in that PQ bus, what are the known terms? P2 and the Q2. And P3 and Q3 are the known terms. Okay, and find terms are the V2 delta 2, V3 delta 3. Okay, next coming to the flat start, that is V2 not equal to VT3 not, that equal to 1 per unit, and delta 2 not equal to delta 3 not equal to 1 radians. Okay, once wait more. Next, coming to the step 1. Calculate P and Q values for PQ buses. Okay, coming to the step 1, we are calculating the P and PQ values from the PQ bus. Because if you have selected the gases values perfectly, then P and Q values comes the same as specified values. Okay, this is the fixed formula for that P2 and the Q2. Okay, P2 equal to, this is also there in the Gauss ideal method when the PV bus is present, absent. Okay, V2 naught, V1, Y21, cos of delta 2 naught, delta 1 minus theta 21 plus V2 naught, Y22, cos of minus theta 22. Next plus V3 naught, V2 naught, Y23, cos of delta 2 minus delta 3 naught, theta 23. Similarly, we can write as the Q2 naught also. When we are taking in the Q2 naught values, that will be cos will be replaced with the sine term. Okay, this is the imaginary part for that P2 value. Okay, similarly, we are write down the P3 and the Q3. Okay, then step 2. calculate the powers. Calculate the powers. That is delta P2 equal to P2 specified minus P2 naught. P2 specified means that will be given in that question, and P2 naught is the this value. Okay, next delta P3 naught equal to P3 specified minus P3 naught. P3 naught is the this value that will be formed by using this formula. Okay, next delta Q2 equal to Q2 specified minus Q2 naught. Next delta Q3 equal to Q3 specified minus Q3 naught. Okay, this is the Q2 naught and Q3 naught values. Okay, this is the step 2 calculation. Next, coming to the step 3 calculation. Okay, we calculate the Jacobian matrix elements. Okay, that already discussed in the previous class. Okay, we are calculating the Jacobian elements. That is J naught. Okay, that is H22 naught equal to dou H means the dou P by dou delta. Dou P by dou delta. Okay, N means the dou P by dou V. N means the dou P by dou V. Okay, H22. 22 means the P2 delta 2. P2 delta 2. Substitute P2 value. This is the delta P2 value. Okay, substitute that value and then simplified it is like this. Next, the H23. H23 naught, that is dou P2 by dou delta 3. Okay, dou P2 by dou delta 3. Okay, then simplify this value and this will be uptime. Next, N22 naught. N22 naught equal to dou P2 by dou V2. Dou P2 by dou V2. Next, 2 to 3, dou P2 by dou V3. N23 means dou P2 by dou V3. Okay. Similarly, we can calculate all the values and then we fill the Jacobian matrix. Okay. Then the step 3 will be cleared. Next, coming to the step 4. Next, coming to the step 4. What is that? That is delta V equal to Jacobian inverse into delta P delta Q. Why? Because it will be taken as inverse. Normally, delta P delta Q equal to J into delta V. Okay, in the previous derivation that will be observed, that is delta P delta Q equal to J into delta V. But in this case, we are finding the delta and V values. Okay, that's why that will be taken as Jacobian matrix inverse into delta P delta Q power 0. Okay, next, coming to the step 4, update delta 1 V. Update delta 1 V. Okay, delta 2 of 1. Okay, this is the first iteration for that delta 2. Delta 2 of 0 plus delta 2 of 0. Next, coming to the third bus, delta equal to delta 3 of 1 equal to delta 2 of 0 plus delta power 0. Okay, this is the changing value for that angle. Next, V2 of 1. Okay, this is the voltage at bus 2 for first iteration. Voltage at bus 2 for first iteration. Okay, V2 of 0 plus change that voltage, that is delta V2 of 0. Next, V3 of 1, that means the voltage at bus 3 for first iteration. V3 of 1 means the voltage at bus 3 for first iteration. Therefore, V3 of 0 plus delta V3 of 0. V3 of 0 plus delta V3 of 0. Okay, this is the updated values for the delta and the V1. Next, coming to the step 6, check for the convergency. If the convergency is satisfied, then going to the step 7, that is repeat the procedure if the convergency does not occur. If the convergency does not occur, repeat the same procedure. Okay, otherwise calculate the slack bus powers. Otherwise, we are calculating the slack bus powers, that is P1, Q1, and go to the stage 2 calculations. Okay, if the convergence does not occur, then go to the step 2. Then go to the step 2 and then calculate all the steps again and then check the convergency value. Okay, next stage 2 calculations. Okay, next stage 2 calculations. Okay, to find the line losses, line flows are the losses. Okay, this is same as that of in the case of a Gauss ideal method. SIK is equal to PIK plus JQIK. SIK is equal to PIK plus JQIK. This is the complex powers. Therefore, SI equal to SIP, SIQ, SIK. Okay, then IIK equal to IIK dash plus IIK double dash. Okay, substitute that values, that is VI YIK by 2 plus VI minus VK into YIK. This is the IIK double dash. Okay, then substitute SIK is equal to VI into I. Okay, power is equal to the voltage into current. Okay, therefore SIK equal to IIK conjugate into VI. Okay, IIK value is this. Taking that conjugate value, that is V1 into VI conjugate, YIK conjugate by 2 plus VI conjugate minus VK conjugate into YIK conjugate. Okay, this is the IIK value. Similarly, we can write the formula for that SKI. Similarly, we can write the formula for that SKI. That is equal to VK IKI conjugate. VK IKI conjugate. Okay, instead of I, we are taking as the K, and instead of K, we are taking as the I. Okay, VK conjugate YKI conjugate by 2 plus VK conjugate minus VI conjugate into YKI conjugate into YKI conjugate. Okay, this is the SIK and SKI values. Okay, therefore the line flow losses is approximately equal to SIK is approximately equal to SKI. Okay, this is the calculation for Newton-Raphson method when the PV bus is absent. Okay, next coming to the flow chart, while observing that flow chart in the polar form. First, start. Next, read the system data. That means the line data. Okay, first of all, you start the program and then read the system data. Check if the initial voltages are set and obtain the number of buses. Okay, first of all, we check the line data and then we are assuming we are observing how many buses are there. Next, form the Y bus admittance matrix. Okay, that is this like this. Okay, first we observe the data and observe the line data, start the program and study the values and observe the line values. After that, we form the Y bus matrix. Okay, after that, we form the Y bus matrix. Similarly, start, read the data and form the Y bus matrix. Next, convert that Y bus in the complex form to polar form. Convert that Y bus values that can be converted into the polar form. Okay, this is the Y bus matrix. Then convert these values in the polar form. Okay, that is Y at an angle of 0. Okay, next, set the iteration count R equal to 0. Okay, set the iteration count R is equal to 0. Okay, then set the bus count. Next, test whether the ith bus is PV or the PQ bus. Okay, which bus is there? Okay, first suppose it is the slack bus, then I is equal to I minus 1. Okay, then I is equal to I minus 1. Suppose it is the PQ bus. it is the PQ bus. Then calculate the PI of R, QI of R, okay, QI of R, and calculate QI of R. Okay, next, go to the second stage. Next, go to the A. Okay, if is I is greater than or equal to N. Okay, it is yes, max delta Pi of R and the max of delta Qi of R. Okay, it is yes, this condition is satisfied. Then find the line currents without the line charging capacitance and display the results and then stop. Then if it is no, initializing the Jacobian matrix. Okay, if we are checking that P1 is less than or equal to epsilon value, then it will be, then the condition will be satisfied. Then find the line currents and display the result and then stop. Okay, then this condition is not satisfied. Then we find the Jacobian matrix and then calculate the J1, J2, J3, J4. Okay, then form the powers P and the Q, J1, J2, J3, J4 and delta, delta, delta V. Next, calculate the state convergence vectors. Okay, delta, delta, delta V equal to Jacobian inverse into delta P, delta Q. Next, set bus count I equal to 1. Okay, next, is it is PV bus or the PQ bus? Then again, it is a slack bus. I is equal to I plus 1. I is equal to I plus 1. Then again, it will be go back. If I is equal to I plus 1, then calculate the VI of R plus 1 equal to VI of R plus delta delta of R. Next, calculate the delta value and also rth iteration. Then I is greater than or equal to N. Okay, if this condition will be satisfied, then R is equal to R plus 1. Then R is equal to R plus 1. If it is yes, then again go back to this condition, this state. Again, it will be go back to this state. Okay, next it is no, then I equal to I plus 1. Then it will be again checking it is the slack bus, it is the PV bus or the PQ bus, and then again it will be follow like this. Okay, suppose it is a PV bus at this condition. Okay, it is the PV bus. Then calculate the P using that equations. Calculate the Pi of 1 using these equations. Next, check the Q limits. If Q1 is greater than the Q maximum, then it is yes, set the Q value, or then it is no, Q is greater than the Q minimum. If it is satisfied, then set the Q equal to Q maximum, or it is no, then calculate the Q value. Okay, then again it will be start like this. Okay, this is the flow chart for formation of a Newton-Raphson method in the polar form. Okay, this is the flow chart for the solving the problem in the case of a Newton-Raphson method in the polar form. Okay, problem చేస్తే అర్థం అవుతుందమ్మా మీకు. ఫ్లో చార్ట్ అప్పుడు ఈజీగా డ్రా చేసుకోవచ్చు. నెక్స్ట్ కమింగ్ టు ద కేస్ 2. Next, coming to the case 2, when the PV buses are present. Okay, in the previous derivation, how we will calculate when the PV bus is absent. Okay, then in the present case, we are taking the when PV bus are present. Okay, next, find the bus quantities. Okay, this is the 3 bus system. Bus 1 is taken as the slack bus. Bus 2 is taken as the PV bus and bus 3 are taken as the PQ bus. Okay, bus 1 is the slack bus, bus 2 is the PV bus and bus 3 is the PQ bus. Okay, and then observe the line data. Okay, this is the line data. We are having the 3 buses 1, 2, 3. 1 to 2 we are having the element 2 to 3 and 3 to 1. Okay, next similarly we are calculating the series admittance Yik and then equal to 1 by Zik, that is equal to Rik by Rik square plus Xik square minus J into Xik by Rik square plus Xik square. Next, by using direct inspection method, we form the Y bus matrix. We are having the 3 buses. Then Y bus is equal to Y11, Y12, Y13, Y21, Y22, Y23, Y31, Y32, Y33. Okay. Next, let Y11 equal to, this is the formula, similar formulas for the formation of that Y bus matrix. Okay, next coming to the bus data. Okay, first bus is the slack bus. Okay, slack bus means which parameters we will know, V and the delta are the specified terms. The unspecified or the unknown terms are the P and the Q. Okay, the unknown terms are the P and the Q. Okay, next coming to the diagram. Second bus is the PV bus. Okay, in that PV bus, which terms are known terms? P and the V. Okay, P2, V2 are the known terms, and Q2 and delta 2 are the unknown terms. Next, coming to the third bus, which parameter? PQ bus. PQ bus means that the known terms are the P3 and the Q3. Okay, the known terms are the P3 and the Q3. Okay, then it delta P3 Q3 means the V3 delta 3. V3 delta 3. Next, start V3 of 0 equal to 1, delta 2 of 0 equal to 1, and delta 3 of 0 equal to 0 radians. Next, step 1. Check the Q limits. Next, step 2. Calculate P and Q values for P. Q buses and P values. Next, calculate the powers. Next, calculate the Jacobian elements. That is J. J1, J2, J3, J4. Next, step 5. Calculate the delta V and delta values and update the V and delta values. Next, delta P2, delta P3, delta Q2, delta Q3. Okay, first bus we are taking as the slack bus. That's why we are taking as the 2 and the 3. 2 and the 3. Okay, these are the dou P by dou delta, dou P by dou V. These are the dou P by dou V. Dou P by dou delta. And this is the dou Q by dou delta. Dou Q by dou delta. Dou Q by dou delta. And this is the dou P by dou V. Dou P by dou V. And this is the dou Q by dou V. Okay, and it is equal to the J1 Jacobian matrix, and this is equal to the J2, and this is equal to the J3, and this is equal to the J4. Okay, this is the Jacobian matrix. Then the Jacobian matrix is the J1, J2, J3, J4. Okay, this is the Jacobian matrix. Okay, J1 means the dou P by dou delta. J2 is the dou P by dou V. J3 is the dou Q by dou delta. J4 is the dou Q by dou V. Okay, we are partially differentiating the P with respect to the V. And we are partially differentiate the P with respect to delta. Partial differentiating the Q with respect to delta. Partial differentiating the Q with respect to the V. Okay, this is the formation of the Jacobian matrix, that is J1, J2, J3, J4. Okay, understand ma? ప్రాబ్లం చేస్తే ఈజీగా అర్థమవుతుంది మీకు. Okay, next coming to the step 6, check the convergency and repeat the procedure if the convergency does not occur. Otherwise calculate slack bus power P1 Q1 and go to stage 2 calculations. If the convergency is not satisfied, then we are going the step 2. Again we are going the step 2 calculations. Calculate P and Q values for the PQ bus and PV bus values for the PV bus. Okay, then repeat the same procedures, then repeat the same steps. Okay, this is the calculation for the Newton-Raphson method when the PV bus is present and the PV bus is absent. When the PV bus is present and the PV bus is absent. Okay, this is the calculation for that Newton-Raphson method. Okay, in the next class we are solving the one problem that will be related to the Newton-Raphson method when the PV bus is present and when the PV bus is absent. Okay, by understanding the steps, we will write the flow chart for that Newton-Raphson method easily. Okay, in the step 1, first of all we are form the, while observing this Newton-Raphson method, this says first start the data, read the data, line data and form the Y bus. And then that Y bus quantities will be converted into the polar form, that is Y at an angle of 0. Next, set iteration count. Okay, that is R is equal to 0. Next, set the bus count. First, set iteration count. After that, set the bus count. Next test, it is the PV bus, PQ bus. Okay, if it is the slack bus, then I is equal to I equal to 1. Okay, I minus 1. Then again it will be go to like this and then check the PV bus or the PQ bus. If it is PV bus, then calculate the PI and PI of R and check the Q limits. If Q is greater than the Q maximum value, then it is no. Then if Q1 is greater than the Q minimum value, then it is no. Then again it will be calculate the Q1, QI of 1. That is the first iteration. Next, set QI of R that is equal to Q max. Then set the QI of R that is equal to Q max. Okay, after that, then it will be going to that I is greater than N or not. Okay, if it is N, then check the delta P of R, delta Q of R. It is less than R, epsilon R naught. If it is satisfied, then go to find the line current and display the results and then stop. Okay, this condition is not satisfied, then go to the Jacobian matrix and then find the Jacobian matrix terms, that is J equal to 0, then calculate the J1, J2, J3, J4. Next, form the power matrix, that is delta P, delta Q equal to Jacobian matrix J1, J2, J3, J4, delta V. Next, calculate the state connection vectors That is delta V equal to J inverse of delta P delta Q. J inverse of delta P delta Q. Next, set the iteration count. If it is satisfied, then it is the check PV bus or the PQ bus. Okay. If it is slack bus, then I equal to I plus 1. Okay. In the previous place, if it is slack bus, then I is equal to I minus 1. In the present case, if it is slack bus, then we are checking the I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, if suppose it is the PQ bus, then check this condition, that is Vi of R plus 1 equal to Vi of R plus delta Vi of R. Delta Vi of R. Next, similarly, we calculate the delta I of R plus 1 is equal to delta I of R plus delta of R. Next, I is greater than or equal to N. If it is satisfied, then R is equal to R plus 1. Okay, then it is not satisfied, then check I equal to I plus 1. Then again it will be go to the, it is PV bus or the PQ bus. Okay, this is the procedure for solving the problem in the case of a Newton-Raphson method. Okay, by using this same flow chart, we will solve the problem with Newton-Raphson method when the PV bus is present and when the PV bus are absent. ఓకే ఈ స్టెప్స్ గాని మనం ఫాలో అవుతే ఈజీగా మనం పీవీ బస్ ప్రెసెంట్ అయినా ఆబ్సెంట్ అయినా చేయొచ్చు. ఏం లేదు, ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తా, స్టార్ట్ చేస్తా, లైన్ డేటాని రీడ్ చేస్తాం, తర్వాత వై బస్ ని ఫామ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. నెక్స్ట్ ఆ వై బస్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ లో ఉన్న టర్మ్స్ ని పోలార్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేసాం. నెక్స్ట్ ఇటరేషన్స్ కౌంట్ ని సెట్ చేసాం. నెక్స్ట్ బస్ కౌంట్ ని చెక్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, ఈ స్టెప్స్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత అది పీవీ బస్తా పీక్యూ బస్తా అనేది చెక్ చేసుకుంటాం. ముందు ఇవి చెక్ చేసే ముందు అది స్లాక్ బస్సా కాదో చూసుకోవాలి. ఐ ఈక్వల్ టు ఐ మైనస్ 1 చేసుకుంటాం. ఒకవేళ స్లాక్ బస్ అయితే మళ్ళీ అది పీవీ బస్సా పీక్యూ బస్సా చెక్ చేసుకుంటాం. నెక్స్ట్ అది పీవీ బస్ అయితే అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తా, పిఐ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ ని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి. నెక్స్ట్ అది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత క్యూ లిమిట్స్ చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే, ఇది సాటిస్ఫై అయితే మనకి మళ్ళీ క్యూఐ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ అనేది ఫస్ట్ ఇటరేషన్ లో క్యూ వాల్యూని చూసుకోవాలి. ఒకవేళ అది సాటిస్ఫై కాకపోతే మళ్ళీ క్యూ మినిమం కి అది లెస్ దెన్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఉందా లేదా మళ్ళీ సెట్ చేసుకోవాలి క్యూ వాల్యూ. ఓకే, ఇలా సెట్ చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తాం, అది ఐ ఈస్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఎన్ ఉందా లేదా చూసుకుంటాం. ఎన్ అంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ buses. Okay, if it is S, then we check this condition, that is delta P of R is less than value. Then it is S, then we find the currents, display the result. Okay, if this condition is not satisfied, then we are finding the Jacobian matrix. After that, we are finding the power matrix delta P, delta Q value, and then we calculate delta V value. Okay, next after that, set the bus count equal to 1. Next, in that condition, check once again we are checking it is PV bus or the PQ bus. Before going to the PV and the PQ bus, first we are checking that is slack bus I equal to I plus 1. Okay, then it is PQ bus, then calculate the VR of R plus 1, VR of R, delta R of V. Okay, then calculate similarly delta values also. Then again we are checking the I is greater than N. Okay, if it is S, then R is equal to R plus 1. Okay, this is same procedure for this the top of the flow chart. After all the calculations, again we are checking I is greater than or equal to N. Okay, if it is no, this condition is not satisfied, then I equal to I plus 1. Then I equal to I plus 1. Okay, again it will be going to coming back. Then calculate the PV and PQ values. Then we are calculating the PV bus or the PQ bus. Okay, this is the procedure for solving the any Newton-Raphson method load flow equations when the PV bus are present or when the PV bus are absent. Okay, understand, ma'am? This is the derivation and the flow chart for the PV buses are present and the PV buses are absent. Okay, ఒక ప్రాబ్లం చేస్తే మీకు ఈజీగా అర్థమవుతుందమ్మా. ఎలా అయితే గాస్ ఐడల్ మెథడ్ లో మీరు ప్రాబ్లం చేసామో సేమ్ ఇందులో కూడా మనం ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్ ని తీసుకొని ఒక ఆ ప్రాబ్లం నుంచి ఫస్ట్ లైన్ డేటా ఫామ్ చేసుకోవాలి, నెక్స్ట్ వై బస్ ని ఫామ్ చేసుకుంటాం, నెక్స్ట్ దాన్ని పోలార్ ఫార్మ్స్ లో ఫామ్ చేసుకొని అది పివి బస్సా పిక్యూ బస్సా చెక్ చేసుకుంటాం. అది చెక్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత మళ్ళీ క్యూ లిమిట్స్ చెక్ చేసుకోవడం, మళ్ళీ అగైన్ సేమ్ ప్రొసీజర్ ఫాలో అవడం, అలా స్టెప్ వైజ్ మనం ఆ ఫ్లో చార్ట్ ప్రకారం ప్రాబ్లమ్ ని కానీ సాల్వ్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్తే చాలా ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది.